You know what I mean?
Oh, so on Discord, if I mute, then you can't hear me, but I can hear you. If I deafen, then it's both. You can't hear me, and I can't hear you.
So yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, so I just figured I would mute because then, like, if you're talking about something, I can like let you talk, and otherwise I could um, just chat while like your mic is open and you can say something, but I can talk to the stream and still like be listening in if you like wanted to jump into something. Um,
Now, can the stream hear what I'm saying?
yeah, mm-hmm. Should be.
All right,
Um,
so if I realize you've muted me, I'll try to stay quiet so we're not like cross talking here.
yeah, totally fair. I mean, it's just like you can you can look on your Discord to see if I've muted myself, but in general, like I'm happy for you to just
Oh,
chat.
how can I see that?
So like here, I will do it now. And so there's this little icon that pops up next to my name, which is like a microphone with a line through it.
Yeah, except like I agree that there should be something like that, but there isn't on the desktop version that I see.
Okay. Um.
Yeah,
Anyway,
like I know what you mean. Usually, like the mic with the line through it would be the normal sign of that, but um, actually, try that again.
sure.
Got it. Okay, yep, I do see it. I had the
Yeah.
window. I had the bridge base window covering part of the Discord window, and like that's far enough to the right next to your name that it was covering that part of it up.
Fair enough.
All right,
Um,
here we go.
all right. Well, hello, chat. If anyone's watching, doing a bit of a late night stream, we got invited to play this team match with.
Like so much with robots, and I'm trying to remember how like regular cardigan defense work.
So we got invited to play this team match with a few old friends. So that's kind of what we're doing here. um, oh, sorry, I did unmute myself. I'm going to try and avoid the thinking
Yeah, I think
phase.
leading yourself when we're on defense is probably a good plan.
Yeah.
It's a good habit to be in.
Okay. So, well, Craig is still going to remain unmuted. He can talk and whatnot, but I will look at the first trick. I mean, I could have thought about doubling four spades. I was just like, it didn't feel like we were making anything. Partner had the option of bidding over four spades and chose not to. So I suppose ace of diamonds to the 8 could be encouraging, could be discouraging. We don't really know. I'm going to try the king of diamonds. I mean, it's imps. We're just trying to beat the contract, right? Two of diamonds. Let's cash a club. Let's try the ace of hearts, maybe. And let's maybe see if partner can rough a diamond. Otherwise, I'm not sure what more we're taking on tricks here.
Uh,
I was a
I
little
mean,
worried if you might pull if I doubled.
I
Um,
would have, but it would have been correct. I mean, and I thought
well,
that I didn't want to be bidding in front of you if you couldn't double again.
hmm, do you think
Right?
I
We just
should
make a
double
game.
again?
Honestly, like, yeah.
Okay.
You know they're not making an over trick. If I pull, like, I'm not gonna pull out of fear, right? I'm gonna pull when I have offense, which I did. If I have, if I think we're just better off sitting and defending and getting 100 or 300, I'll do that. Like, I'm not, this isn't like a please pull penalty double. This is an informative second double, right?
Maybe. I mean, I wasn't sure they were going down. That was my
Yeah,
concern.
but it's, I mean, but they're surely not making an over trick, so Yeah,
Yep.
I think like if you invest the 5 imps, yeah, but you could have been an ace lighter, right, for your initial double. Like you would have done it with the same hand, you know.
Right, but then don't we want to save? I don't know. 4 no looks like what I would do with your hand. Um,
Yeah, maybe, but I thought you would always double again with a hand like you had.
Fair enough. Yeah, I did
I don't know,
consider it. I was just
I'll post
looking
it
at a
on.
lot of losers.
Yeah, no, I get it, but you do have, ace, ace, king, ace, queen, and the right shape. Like, I think it's pretty normal to double again there.
Okay.
We'll see what they did at the other table.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean,
give us some.
one of the big things for me is that like a lot of my play sense has come back, but my bidding sense has not. Um,
Yeah. Which obviously, you know, it's much harder in general, and I think was always, um, always something that you were kind of um, less comfortable with in play in the first place.
yeah,
Meanwhile, you're gonna get a chance to play a hand.
great. Does that mean we're not checking back for spades?
But you're not checking back for spades.
All right. Good luck to me.
I'll post them both on bridge winners and just assume that no one's smart enough to figure out they're the same hand.
Okay. Well, let's see. I suppose I can leave my mic open while I talk.
Yeah, actually, I'd love it if you did because I'd love to hear your thought process when you're declaring.
So, I mean, trick one is sad a little bit. I mean, we
Yes
don't
and
get a
no,
lot
right?
of info. We kind of just have a random guess to make about if West is more like, or not West, South is more likely to lead away from the Queen or 10 of diamonds. I suspect the Queen would be my guess. Off the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tricks. We need 2 more. Heart finesse, spade finesse, or some sort of 3-3 splits can help. I guess let's try the Jack of diamonds. Not a good start. But it seems pretty natural to take the heart finesse now. It's into the safe hand. We can't get a diamond through. So I suppose we should do that. If I only needed 1 heart, I might play King of Hearts, heart to the ace, and heart up, but I need 2 of them, don't I? Yeah, I mean, this feels like the most natural thing to do. So we can attack this suit next. I mean, presumably the ace of spades will be around as an entry, if necessary. I guess I should ask the opponents about their leads in carding, but my guess is everyone plays upside down. That's just what people do with some sort of smith.
They do have a card posted, so I won't tell you what it is, but you can certainly go and look at it.
I can go and look at their card. How do I do that? Oh, East, North, South convention card. That's cool. Smith, upside down. They didn't write reverse Smith, but whatever. I'm gonna take the heart finesse. That's the plan.
I'd be very surprised if it's anything other than reverse Smith.
Yeah.
I think doesn't that default card not have a reverse box, or does it? Yeah, it just says Smith. There's no reverse. There's no box to check for reverse. You have to write it in by hand. It's super annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So on a pre-filled out card, you just can't do it. So great job, ACBL.
Yeah, so we might get the 10 of diamonds back. I mean, I think that's very possible that South can return the 10 of diamonds here. Okay. This is also, I think, within the realm of possibilities. So do I have enough tricks yet? 2 tricks, 3 tricks, 4 tricks, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're not quite there. But now we kind of need to decide what we're doing in diamonds. I mean, the five of diamonds was a pretty high spot to lead. Like, it is possible West led the five from 10-7-6-5 as a fourth best card, but there's no real guarantee. I think I'm not going to take the diamond finesse. That is a little too risky.
And I'm just gonna mute myself when you're declaring, so I don't accidentally, say something that'll influence the
Yeah,
play.
yeah, yeah. Totally fair. Um, well, it feels like the spades are not splitting. That's fine. Let's go after clubs. See what's happening in that suit. Everyone follows low. Alright, I'm sold. I'm gonna play hearts. Three of diamonds discard. Yeah, that could be from a 5-card suit still. I believe it is possible. King, queen, third of spades on side, yeah? That is too bad.
Yeah, in a spot where an expert would often shift to a bear king, so it's pretty unlucky. So I think the other possibility with the 10 of diamonds, by the way, like he could just very normally have something like 10-5-4 deuce, right? 10-5 and two of the missing lower spots, all of which you hadn't seen.
Yeah,
I think that
very
might.
possible. But
I just felt like I would have gone up with the jacket trick one also. I think that's just totally normal. And then, probably played along the same lines. Although I was surprised you exited a heart so early. I would have thought that it was better to, um, kind of out of desperation at that point, try to cash another club and exit a heart in case North in case North did start with Queen fourth of spades and now is end played.
well, but they can't be, right? They can always lead diamonds. Um, like North doesn't really get end played in this on this hand.
Well, no, because they could be 4-4-2-3.
Right, but North can just play a diamond back then.
Oh, you can, yes, you'd have to catch a diamond and the club and then exit a heart.
Sure.
But anyway.
Well, I could have made that in multiple ways. I mean, the heart queen was falling, the spades were working.
Yeah, deep finesse routinely makes two over tricks.
Yeah,
I mean,
clubs are
yeah,
breaking.
you start three
Diamonds.
spades, three hearts, three diamonds after guessing right, and acing of clubs. It's a fairly easy 11. Yeah, and clubs are 3-3. It's just totally trivial hand.
Yeah. Whoops. My bad. Okay. Well, we said we were gonna mute on defense, so
How many people are watching this thing, by the way?
currently it says I have one viewer. So
Oh,
I don't know. Some people do pop in from time to time, but
yeah. If it's not your normal hours, then it's hard for people to know.
Yeah, I figure
Ah,
that.
well.
Nice dummy. Yeah, I just figure that people will come watch, and if the stream stays up for a while, then they will probably. Um,
No, not if it keeps going like this, they won't.
well, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, I'm gonna mute again on defense. We tend to give a lot of soup preference for
And what is going on
things.
here?
Um, but we'll see what happens. I mean, this is one of those
Feels
weird
like
hands
it
where
did not go incredibly well for us, I gotta say.
I don't have a great sense at teams. If I was supposed to do anything over, for example,
Alright, do we
over four spades, it
so do you think I should either open second seat red white or wait when four spades comes back to me? Like I thought, having passed that I was kind of stuck and like going fishing at the five level with his hand was just too much.
true. I mean, I would open your hand a diamond. Um,
Even yeah, I mean I would at almost any other conditions, but with three jacks, the minors instead of the majors, red white, second seat, like everything seemed to point against with an 11 count.
well, it's not like jacks are necessarily terrible. The
Sure.
the jacks are sitting with queens, and like honors tend to be really good when they're next to each other. So like
Well, that's true. Although one of them wasn't. Two of them, it's true. Like yes, the honor texture is very nice.
yeah. Hey Dan, um, what kind of dog do you have?
And it turns out like
Tomorrow's
they're obviously going to
crossword.
double us if we bid five diamonds, and we're going to lose one, two, three, four. So we're going to go for more than 450 anyway.
Yeah, no, I mean that felt like one of the reasons why I didn't want to bid vulnerable despite the spade void. Um,
Yeah, right. Because you have, you know,
Club of
and
spade.
certainly that lose an awful lot of tricks. All right. Start to claw our way back here.
That's really cool. I wish that I had a dog. I've thought about adopting a few times, but I've just like all of my friends have them, and so I love going over to my friends' places and just like playing with the puppies.
It can't be
Um,
terrible.
Maybe I'll get around to it one day. Well, good luck, partner.
Thank you. So, if the Twitchers can hear me talking, Jang messaged me privately that is a Rusno lead showing the king or shortness.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Yeah, I guess I can um, pull up the opponent's convention card and just take a quick gander while you are.
Yeah, so could I, but I was far too lazy.
Well, no, just for the benefit of people watching. So,
Yeah, well, in fact, they don't have that marked. So it says Rusno from 4 plus versus no Trump. So maybe they changed their methods, or maybe Jang is confused because their card seems clear that this is not supposed to be a Rusno lead.
uh huh, uh huh. Okay, I'm gonna mute and look over some stuff with
Yeah.
chat.
Which,
So yeah, we're playing a team match. Craig and I got called in to play with who are these people? There's aitail, who is a local guy from my perspective. He is from the DC area, Washington DC, and he's won a national championship, maybe multiple national championships in pair games. And his partner, uh, Zhang Gu, I think is his name. Yeah, here it is also a national champion. I don't know where Zhang is from. He's not. I don't really know him very well, but I know they've been playing together for a large number of years. Early computer acronym modem. Did I say something? Oh no, did I? I haven't really been paying attention to what I've been talking about. Sorry, I should probably get back to looking at the actual play. Partners in a spade, which seems like probably an okay contract. Um, early computer acronym modem. Oh, I get it. That's your crossword answer. Sorry, I was I was a little confused as to what you're referring to. Yeah. It really is not. I agree with you, but modems have been around for quite a while at this point. At least 20 years, right? I mean, when did, like, the internet came out in, like, the 80s? Is that correct? 70s? 80s? God, it's been so long. Well, it's been around basically my whole life. I will say I'm terrible with crossword puzzles. Word games were never my thing. Modem's been around for 20 years. Yeah, maybe this is like a throwback. 40 plus. Crosswords are hard. I agree with you, Turk. Also, it looks like my stream is lying to me because I have a couple of people watching and it says I have one viewer. 1962? What do you mean 1962? Excuse me? Hold on. $1962 by AT&T. Wow. Wait a second. All right, Wiki is telling me that 1941 was actually the first modem. You're born after 1962? So am I. So yeah, I would have to agree with you that it is not a early computer acronym. How are we doing in our contract, by the way? I have not been following Partner's play at all, but it looks like he's doing great. He has 7 tricks, that is a plus score. I think we're only down about 20 amps after the first 3 or 4 boards. Yeah, you had a modem from 1987. That sounds about right. I do remember all of the sort of sounds as you connected to the internet in the old days. That was kind of funny. Start with a Monday New York Times, the easy ones. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, look at that. 7 tricks plus 80. Well done, partner.
So let's see.
I was not at all following the play, by the way. I was talking.
Yeah, I'm just looking at deep finesse as I always making no matter what. I was looking to see whether it felt like in the end that I might have lost my way a little bit if the hearts were 5-2, although I didn't think they were. Maybe there's just nothing I can do about it then.
Don't worry. I mean, I feel
anyway,
much
plus good,
more in
minus
my
bad.
element when I am being distracted by Twitch chat. So that's kind of why I'm here. Create some chaos. Maybe something good will happen. What made me want to start streaming? Well, I had kind of been fiddling around with like a YouTube account for a while, and I've been doing some of like just random games. Like I play some Slay the Spire or other deck building games like that, Dominion as well. And I was a pro bridge player for a number of years, and I was like, maybe I should get back into the game. I haven't played in a long time, so
And
it seemed like
you and aitail must really just have nothing.
it was just a practical choice to, if I was going to get back into playing bridge, that maybe I should try and stream a little bit and see how that went. And here we are. Hopefully it's going okay. I mean, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, good luck, Pard.
You have a much better hand than I expected, I gotta tell you.
I do. I do.
I'm a little surprised you didn't give me a boost after it took a second call, though. I see why you want, I get the instinct to give me some room.
Yeah, it seemed like you could have reopened with like double or something if you had a really good hand.
Yeah, I could have, but, I felt like, I felt like this also just, like, showed some stuff because I was taking a second call and I didn't have, a classic pattern. All right, I've just got a claim here for.
Yeah, Tarek, always.
If you hit three clubs, I'm gonna be sad.
You want your partner to be thanking you most of the time when you table your dummy, rather than being shocked that you have this 3 count with no fit for them all the time. But it looks like we may have missed a game here, which is a little unfortunate. Maybe I should raise, queen 10 fourth of diamonds.
I don't know. I think, I know that spade singleton looks bad, but man, I think it's a big position to, like it turned out, the queen of diamonds is a useful value, I think it's a big position to pass with an 8 count and support opposite a partner who bid twice.
Interesting.
Yes, it's true I can double, but, I thought that this was like just a little more to the point. It's kind of a natural, like, okay, here's what's going on,
I'm surprised you didn't double over a diamond.
I thought the hand, and I thought about it, but I thought it was just a little light to double in bid, but I did consider it, and maybe that would have been a better course of action too. Yeah, I thought it was right on the borderline, but since I was going to be able to show my hand fairly easily, like, I didn't see any reason to hide the fact that I had 5 spades, since if the auction didn't end, my hand was going to be really easy to show.
Oh, but you're not hiding the fact you have 5 spades with a double, right? You're doubling and planning to bid spades because you have a good hand. Unless I bid hearts, in which case you're happy to raise.
Yeah, that's true.
I just thought you were limited to less than this.
Less than that, yeah, maybe I am. And pass out seat, you could well be right.
Oh, sorry, it's my bid.
It is your bid.
Yeah, Turk, I wasn't sure. Maybe I could raise to 3 hearts. We expect that the ace of clubs is on side even in that scenario, and then raising is probably still going to be okay. Let's see. Well, we play 14 to 16s. So I think I have to invite with 2 aces, despite having a terrible hand. Which means I guess I'm gonna do it. Like, aces are just such good cards. We're Reddit imps. I don't know. If partner is 15 and we get to 3 now on 23, is it really the end of the world? Probably not. But you just hate to be plus 150 on these kinds of hands. That's kind of my thinking. We also hate to be minus 100 when we were going plus 90, but it should be okay. Alright, good luck, Pard.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I'm glad I passed. Alright, well, that gets us all the way up to like 5.
Yeah, if only we could request an undo when partner doesn't accept our doesn't accept our game try. That would be nice for
I
situations
gotta
like
take 8
this.
tricks in this hand.
Yeah, we play 14 to 16 Turk. So, like, this is well within his range. I mean, it's not a great 14, but I would still open one now. Just systemically, we have to. No, no, no. You're good. It's it's just that's kind of what I'm competing with. I didn't think game would have a good chance, but it imps, vulnerable. You don't need game to be better than like 30 some percent for it to be odds on. Look at that, the club's split. Now if the hearts split, we're going to be making 3 no trump. Oh wait, what's going on here? I thought leading the Queen of Hearts made sense, but maybe he had some other idea.
Well, that feels a little unlucky. I think a lot of players would have led a heart from Ace King fourth there.
Oh, I see. So yeah, partner brings up the idea that he thought...
Ace King Jack fourth, like lead a high one, see what's going on, and then shift if you need to.
Yeah. So anyway, maybe I should talk with him about it.
All right, well, it's not over till it's over.
I mean, it seems reasonable. I completely understand why you did what you did.
I mean, I was very surprised to see Jang just, keep cashing hearts there.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I could have let a high one to squash the spot, but
Yep.
I thought it was just more likely just to catch an Ace King doubleton.
Yep. 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 Yeah, I haven't really been following the play, but he still has chances to make the contract here. He could legitimately set up spades if North has like...
Like this is the kind of end position that you excel in that I don't.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Only because I forced you into one level too high.
Yeah, I understand.
But yeah, he'll have to work out the distributions. If he thinks that North can have like king or queen doubleton of spades, then he could lead a spade honor right now. I mean, I think we should always cash our club first. That gives us a bit more information. Or he could try and end play an opponent who has all of the king, queen, third of spades. So he cashes a club. Whoever has the king, queen of spades protected will have to come down to 3 spade tricks. He can then cash a diamond, district their diamond, and then lead the jack of spades and duck it, no matter what happens. And hopefully pick up the suit that way. I don't know what happened on the auction. So North was not a passed hand originally, which means that it's very possible North has a ton of values, and we can kind of see that given the opening lead as well as the fact that North did not lead from Ace, King, Jack, fourth of hearts.
Man, he really had everything. All right.
Yeah, unlucky guess. So he was playing for honor doubleton of spades on side. So had he cashed a club first,
He's got a monster.
he might have guessed this correctly. Yeah, too bad. You did have a winning line, but it's tough.
Do I need to cash the last club there or something?
Yeah, so I mean, you can play for King Queen of Spades in the same hand, right? So you cash a club. If the King Queen of Spades comes down to King Queen Doubleton, you can just play Ace and a Spade. Otherwise, you can cash a diamond to strip them, and then lead and duck the Jack of
Right.
Spades. Um,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, obviously if I don't know.
but it's just a guess. I mean, you played for something.
Yeah,
Could have worked.
that's true. Certainly do not fault you for going. Obviously you couldn't really have any less, but you know.
Yeah, just like two aces, red at imps. I mean, I don't think they're as
Yeah.
likely,
Yeah,
but
if I have 16 with a five card suit, you certainly want to be bidding. I think, the question is like, do I accept on some combination of 15s where we have 23 highs and it's bad, but
yep.
basically you want to catch those 10 imp swings when you can.
Yeah, that was my thought, but it
Oh, I'm
probably
sorry.
cost me five. Well, I've seen this auction before.
Well, yeah, although not all of it.
Yeah. All right. Good luck, partner.
Thank you. All right, see if we can redeem myself here. I'm surprised you didn't. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I could have been three hearts along the way, but
Oh, what did you think I was gonna do? Oh,
no, I was gonna say you could have been puppet, but then I realized we got a nine count, so you
oh,
can't.
yeah. No, I can't bid
Yeah.
puppet.
But don't we play though two spades is range ask? I thought you guaranteed a four card major here.
Oh, it was two spades of range ask. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not that familiar with what we play. Maybe I should look
Yeah, I
at our
understand.
convention card.
And I could well be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what we do. Yeah, two spades is a range ask or clubs, and Stamen guarantees a major.
Yep, got it, got it. Well, I didn't do it last
Next
time,
time,
so
right? Well, I didn't notice last time either, so there's that.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, so if it comes up again, you know how the method works, correct?
Two spades of size or clubs. I mean, you just show size in
Yeah,
response.
just two no says minimum, three clubs says maximum. You can pass three clubs or correct two no to three clubs if that's what you're doing all along.
Yep, yep.
Pretty simple method. All right, so let me count my tricks here. 6, 7, 8, the usual. Once
Yeah,
again,
so
for the
we're
kibitzers, that 9 lead showed the 10.
yeah. So the north-south pair play some sort of Rusino type leads.
Chang presumably started with, I think it showed the 10 if he had four or more, so he guaranteed starting with Queen 10, 9, fourth. So,
Good information there.
let's see. No. Hmm.
Well, I guess we need to get a hard trick somehow.
Let's see.
I mean, it looks like the percentage play in the heart suit is like low to the 10, low to the king. But we might not have time to do all of this because we need to get a heart trick and we also need to get a club trick. So we might just have to play a heart to the king immediately. Otherwise, the opponents may be able to set up enough spades to defeat the contract.
Every fucking time.
Looks like partner came to the same conclusion that I did. I don't know if that's true. I'm just kind of talking out my ass here. That maybe that heart to the king was a sensible line. But one other thing to consider is like, if the heart ace is with West, we can kind of afford to duck a heart, like heart to the 10. Because if North wins and plays back a spade, that's totally fine. We actually don't need to set up a club trick. We can just cross to the diamond queen and continue attacking the heart suit. Because hearts can provide more than one extra trick for us. So I'm thinking that maybe it was better to actually take the percentage play in hearts. Low to the 10.
I'm gonna see if my secondary chance is gonna come in here.
And then low to the king. Well, it doesn't look too promising at this point. But I imagine partner is going to try hearts and hope that whoever wins this doesn't have either a club or spades to cash. Feels like a bit of a remote chance.
Oh, 3-3-5-2. Come on. Nope. Kind of obviously could have held it to down one, but what's the point of that?
Yeah, it looks like it was going to be tough to make this contract.
I mean, I could have played a heart to the 10, but I think that's
wait,
a very
heart to the 10 actually does work. Ah, okay. That's what I was
yeah,
thinking.
but without without the 8, it seemed well. I guess the 8 popped up. Oh no, so the 8 was offside. Yeah, so if the 8 pops up, like then playing the 10 is probably correct, but the 3 popped up, so like, I don't think a heart to the 10 is right there.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is because
I think.
it's
The thing is though,
possible.
I'm entry short to dummy, so it's going to be hard. Well, I guess I can like then lead to the king the second time around.
Yeah, that was the idea. And, if hearts are 4-1, it's bad, but otherwise you can set up hearts for extra tricks and you don't need to set up your club anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking. So if they lead like, so he wins the queen or jack, he plays a second spade. I cross the dummy and lead a heart, and I was like, oh, then I lose my, I can't cash. It's gonna be hard though because I can't. I have to strand the king of spades at that point because the queen of diamonds is my only entry. You
Yeah, but
know,
that's okay, right? Like you don't need the king of spades.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've only got 8 tricks though because I can't. Oh, because I've already cashed the club. You're right. You're right. You're right. I should have just. Yeah, you're right.
It would have worked out this time.
Yeah, no, I think it's you can look deeply enough into the hand, obviously. All right, well, not our finest night here. Your layoff was longer than mine, but I hardly touched a card during the pandemic, and that certainly didn't help either. Like, not making excuses, but obviously just kind of like remembering how to think about these situations and like figure out all your extra chances.
Yeah.
Because at the end, my only extra chance was that South was exactly 3-3-5-2, which was very unlikely.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, nothing to be done at that point. But good
All
luck
right,
once again.
so
I have some
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Although obviously I don't have a great hand here.
Yeah, no, totally fine. Hey, Betsmith, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. I don't know how many of us are world-class players at this table. we are all old and tired at this point. Well, I think Zhang is quite a strong player. I think he has won a number of national championships in the U.S. And I mean, I know Aitail has as well. Stars, schmars. I mean, a bunch of people at this table could get stars if we cared. But I've never really felt that stars necessarily make the man. Well, so what else happening? Partner's hoping to take 6 more trump tricks. Is that the deal? That seems like a reasonable shot. Club rough, heart rough, club rough, heart rough. Bridge is such an easy game sometimes. I wasn't really paying attention. Was the heart finesse working? You got 3 stars on OK Bridge for good citizenship. Yeah. Well, maybe this was a win. At least we can hope that this was a win. Well done, partner. You took the first 10 tricks, which was good enough to get us a plus score for a change.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell me what you think the best line of play is there. This just, finessing for the Jack of Spades seemed simplest.
Sure.
I can take a heart finesse and try to draw trumps, but this also is going to work on a lot of 4-1 breaks, so.
Ooh, oh my.
Yeah.
Look at this. We're playing some multi stuff.
Multi?
I don't remember any multi stuff. But
So if you have a balanced 13 to 15 or any big hand, you can double, any
yeah.
of your bids are natural.
Yeah.
And if you bid a major, we just assume that they have the other major. So any bid in that suit is a Q bid. Is like basically that's the simplified version of option 2.
Got it.
There's a little bit more fanciness to it, but like only a little.
This is the one time in all of bridge systems where like you make a bid assuming they have a specific suit, right?
That's probably right. I mean,
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. A lot of local club players do that anyway.
yeah, I think like, I open a no trump and they make like some single suited major bid and you have 5 in the other, like you just transfer and don't worry about it,
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Quite the same.
Whoops. Where? I guess I can't see the other table.
No, there's no barometer, so you can't even see who's playing.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to see who was playing, but I mean, they said David Yang and John Weinstein. I have no idea who those guys are.
David Yang is, I think, one of Jang's semi-regular partners. He's actually, sorry, there's 2 David Yangs. There's a young one and an older one. No, think of David Yoon. David Yang, I think, is a middle-aged guy from Chicago.
Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with David Yoon. But okay.
Yeah, yes, David Yang looks like became a life master in 1990. So John, I'm not sure where he is now, but he might be at Washington University in St. Louis now, but I think, got his PhD at Northwestern, so played with the Chicago crowd in those days. So I think, I think that's probably the origin of that partnership.
Cool. Very cool.
And John, never played with him, but I think is a very fine player, and he like plays with Franco. We're sort of like 1 degree of separation, but don't really know each other than like to say hello in passing, even though we're basically the same age too, I think. Well, he's probably a few years younger than me, but I think he's older than you are.
Yeah.
So on the last hand, how would you have played it on that 9 of hearts lead?
On the last hand, oh no, why are my things not coming up? I don't know. I mean, I wasn't like carefully watching what was going on, but My first instinct was to take a heart finesse on the heart lead. I don't know if that matters.
Yeah. Um. So if it does, the problem, like, there's still a lot of entry trouble. Like it's not like you take a heart finesse and like the heart's set up and you draw trumps and claim. Like you're far from done yet.
Yeah.
I also thought it was likely that I'd be roughing hearts in front of the shorthand, and then all I need to do was find the Jack of Spades in North, and I was going to have a claim, no matter what the layout, even if he started with four of them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's certainly a lot better to cross ref if trumps are 4-1. So.
All right, meanwhile.
Ooh, I've been told to mute on defense. Okay, yeah, what did this auction mean? Good question. So 2 diamonds is multi.
Certainly
It's
cannot
weak,
fault him for opening a
weak
week
or
two with that
major.
hand.
2 no trump is just an asking bid. 3 spades showed a maximum multi bid. So this is like a preemptive weak 2 in hearts. And this is a maximum, kind of like an August response since South decided to play in 4 hearts. I don't know, shocking. We have this 5-card trump suit over here. Well, partner's opening lead does not look best. Ooh, a wish trick. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also kind of fascinating. So we play third from even, low from odd. So partner has an odd number of clubs. Does that mean 7 of them? It could easily be 7. We're vulnerable. He didn't want to come into this auction. King of spades. Well, I have to decide if I'm... partner could have 7. I mean, I doubt he can have 9. then we would have a few too many clubs in the deck. It's a little weird Declare is not pulling trump. But I guess I'm gonna play the ace of diamonds and a diamond. I don't know. It feels like maybe I could have given Declare a diamond finesse, but I'm also thinking maybe partner has like stiff queen of hearts and we actually just can claim. Oh, okay. Well, this is gonna make things a lot easier. I get to rough a club and then everyone's happy. That kind of feels like maybe it's a 7-card club suit now, yeah? Alright, I'm gonna play trumps back. Where are you all located? Well, I'm going to grad school at University of Maryland, so that's where I am.
Oh my god, he's not done yet. All right, does this help?
Yeah, that may be the end of defense. Did you go to Maryland, Turk? Florida, East Coast represent.
Unless you have trump tricks over there, I think. I don't know. I see what's happening here. He may have miscounted trumps after your rough or something dumb. Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah,
Well, you
I was a
forgot
little
that,
surprised that they were playing in the heart suit
Yeah.
on that one. But I mean, I also had 4
Yeah.
spades, so it wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't really sure how I was supposed to defend this. I mean, I thought about leading a low diamond back. Maybe he has a diamond guess. But
Yeah.
like there were
it's
just so
hard.
many layouts where I have like 2 natural trump tricks. Like if you have stiff queen.
Right.
So
Yeah, for sure, right? Like, the hand might just play awkwardly for him if he has to, lead stuff that you're fourth hand in and eventually you get something promoted.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a pretty common hand type when you have some like Trump holding like 9/8.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. What did you
For a second, I
study?
thought I was gonna get the nice lead there, and then turned out nothing mattered.
I'm currently in grad school for computer science. Electrical engineering, awesome. My my best friend from undergrad did electrical engineering, and now he wants to be an astronaut. So go figure. You work for the ACBL bat?
So I
That's
think,
cool.
as weird as it sounds, that it's fairly common to play over that one heart transfer that double is take out of spades and one spade is natural.
Over what?
So one heart was a transfer.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, it's a transfer. One
And I think it's actually
spade
fairly
is
common to play that if you overcall one spade, there is natural, and if you double one heart, it's take out of spades.
double one heart is. Oh, so people do that, but it's also pretty common that double shows hearts and one spade is takeout because two spades can be natural. You like,
So I agree with that, and that sounds more natural to me. But somehow, like only bad players seem to do that, and all the good ones play one spade natural. I don't know why.
really? Wow.
Yeah, I feel like whenever I play against experts, like that's what they do. And again, like I would defer to Chris or Frank or someone who actually understands bidding theory, because I remember like that seems so weird to me, and yet.
Yeah, no, totally fair. Well, I mean, so it makes sense to the extent that like now we need far less to bid natural spades over the opponent's spades. So you can get in like lead directs, you can, find like a 5-3 fit easily, and you don't have to risk getting doubled and going like minus 500 for no reason.
So I think that's all true, but I suspect the big gain is if it goes a club pass, a heart showing spades, and you double it goes pass. Now I can bid one spade, and that's an incredibly useful bid.
Hmm, reasonable.
I suspect if there's a gain, it's that they like let us get a one level cubit in of their suit.
Mm-hmm. What was one club? Okay, one club's two or more. All right.
Well, yeah, it's like
I
more,
will
just
mute for defense.
yeah, understood.
Yeah, no, Arib is definitely a very nice building. It has gotten a lot of renovations recently, and it looks like my opening lead has not gone very well for our side, unfortunately. Um, oh, but that's a nice switch. We have 3 spade tricks. Would be easier to bar them from playing what? This systemically? Like this sort of one heart transfer to spades? Is that what you're saying? If you do work for the ACBL bans a lot of stuff. um, as opposed to the WBF or the EBL or some of the other organizations. Okay. So North has 2 high card points in the majors and has some invitational hand. All right. Let's just lead hearts. Maybe they won't figure out the diamond queen. Or maybe partners clubs are good enough. I guess we'll find out soon. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
All right, well, good switch. Not good enough.
Yeah. Well, I will win an imp out of it. I mean, it seemed pretty normal to shift to that card, but thanks.
Yeah.
Still looks pretty cool when you do it.
It would have looked cooler if it was from 9/3, because then you actually pick up the suit for me. My
Right.
seven of spades gets promoted, which would be great. Um,
Except then we could declare king queen, so he would just claim fairly quickly.
well, but then you have some values elsewhere. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
That's true.
yeah. So one of the
Fine as
things.
it is. Wow, like look at that hand he invited with.
Yeah. So bat one of those things that I didn't realize was that the ACBL banned no trump openers on
Like even
small
playing with you, I
skeletons.
would take my life into my hands a bit of game there.
What? Okay, what's partner talking about? Let's see. He said that he would just bid a game rather than inviting. Oh, with North's hand, yeah. North has a good 12. Ace Queen 10 fourth. Two tens actually. Game does seem pretty reasonable. Yeah, I agree with you. I think trying game makes sense. I mean, you have.
Yeah, I mean, and even though sure partners clubs are Doubleton, but he's still more likely to have long clubs than anything else. And you do have Ace Queen 10 fourth.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, obviously he could and did have diamonds here, but nonetheless, that's why I think that playing like a club like this, two clubs, natural, and two diamonds, Michaels is horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. For sure.
For one thing, it's space consuming. Partner can't bid two diamonds with no preference, but also like, yeah, sure he doesn't have to have clubs, but like he's not less likely to have clubs when he opens a two plus club.
Right. Yeah, so I stopped playing like real tournaments in like 2015 or 2016, somewhere around there, and the ACBL didn't have those no trump restrictions. I mean, it was like frowned upon if you did it often with like small singletons, but it wasn't explicitly illegal. And now people, like I've had friends who have done it like once, even at a national game, and they've gotten reported and just like been assigned a 0 on the board because they used an illegal convention. So you say the ACBL is coming around slowly. I feel like this is a step in the wrong direction, but Ooh. Well, this long tank that North is going with is not making me feel any better about my choices on this hand. I'm worried that four hearts pass or correct is going to come to me, and I have no idea what to do. I think double by me probably shows values here. Yeah, I mean, three hearts pass or correct. Like, this is such an uncomfortable spot. Like, we could have a game in spades. Oh, this long tank, though. I mean, I have no defense whatsoever. Like, sure, club to the ace, club rough is probably good against four hearts. Well, so what I heard was like, so one of my friends did it. He was playing in some event with a client, of course, and they wanted to make an example out of him. So like he kind of knew going in that like he was maybe going to be scrutinized a little more heavily than some other players would. And so like when he got reported, the ACBL was like, it was like fresh off the press that they had made this new rule. They were like, well, gotta really show that we're enforcing this rule. So rather than doing something that would make sense, like, give a normal result or whatever, give it some sort of adjusted result, maybe with a procedural penalty.
I don't know if we have any Kibitzers, but I suspect we're about to lose them.
He was just instantly assigned to 0 on the board without any sort of question, no appeal whatsoever, which is, a bit ludicrous.
Our Kibitzers are friends of our opponents.
I kind of understand from like the director's
perspective.
Good.
I do not want anyone to see these boards.
That's basically what they were doing. And so like, I get it. But also it's kind of shitty that happens. Anyway. Well, I would say good luck, partner, but everyone in the room has noticed North's enormous hesitation over everything.
Yeah, I mean, you had a brief hesitation over 3 hearts, but obviously North has been tormenting himself and everyone else in this deal.
I wonder if I should not pass. I mean, this pass feels forcing to me, and my hand is hyper offensive, but I don't have a void anywhere, and that's like really concerning to me.
All right.
Oh crap. Well, looks like pass was not.
And I don't know what's going on, but I do not trust it.
I definitely wanted to double if that's what partner was going to do. Oh, we have a real rebel daring to psych in the opponent's auction. How dare you?
Sorry, I should have been hitting this.
I thought my pass was forcing.
White, I wasn't sure, and like I didn't want to fall for a trap that Jang was setting. It turned out, as it turned out, it was just some ridiculous hand.
Yeah, I mean, I would have doubled if I knew that you passing this out was an option. I'm not sure I should pass anyway. I mean, my hand's very offensive, but I don't have a void, which I think is
right. And like I was thinking, like, if he really was like screwing around and we weren't cashing, like I just didn't know that we had any tricks outside of clubs, and it wasn't all clear to me that those clubs were cashing. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think a big thing is they decided to play in 3 hearts, right?
Yeah, but so the thing is though, like, yes, against like random players, obviously they just assume they're doing random things, but like Jang's not a random player. Jang is a really excellent player, and when a really excellent player does something weird, my default is not that they've like done something weird and stupid, is that they've done something like, at least that they thought they had a good reason for.
But this isn't weird, right? I mean, he's just saving over a 4-spade contract that he expects to make.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Like he was just like hoping he would defend 3 spades, but planning to save in 5 hearts all along.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that Aaron said was just like, whenever the opponents have a weird auction, just double them on principle. And
yeah, I mean, I think that's probably a good general way to play. I mean, the thing is here, like looking at my hand, like I didn't, I thought they were like 50-50 to make it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess that, like, I'm pretty sure we're 100% to make 4 spades. Maybe we should just double and figure the cost of
all right, chat.
being
We're
wrong is fairly
creative.
low. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm playing my A game at all today.
Who is Aaron? Aaron Jones. He's a friend of mine. He's a pro player from Los Angeles area, West Coast. and I recently played with him in a regional up in Baltimore. Just like a silly two-session pair game. You're ostracized at a regional by a director for 2 baby sykes in one hand. What's a baby psych? So it's like a small misdescription? Is that like in terms of high card points or distribution or something? Like, did you preempt on a 5-card suit like I did here? This might be a really terrible bid, by the way. We're about to find out. But kind of the way that we open, the opponents are cold for a game on these cards, despite us having 7 high card points. Partner is going to open a lot of 10 counts. So, yeah, maybe we have a good sacrifice, which is why I kind of want to show partner a long suit. I mean, I doubt we have a good sacrifice, given that I have all of these losers. But I kind of imagine that they're making 620 somewhere. They could be cold for a slam. I don't want to give them any sort of free auction that they can just go like a club, a spade, or a heart transfer to spades or whatever. Find their fit. Maybe they have a club fit, maybe they have a diamond fit. Bid key card, find out that they're off the trump queen or something. But we'll see.
Good luck, partner.
Thank you. I was a little creative.
Oh my.
Okay, well.
Good news and bad news.
So what is the plan with this hand? Club, 2 hearts, 3 hearts. I mean, 3 hearts might just be like a strongish type bit. It doesn't necessarily need to have club support. Do I want to try the spade finesse? So what happens if I get club ruff, 3 heart tricks in hand, that's 4, and 3 spade tricks, that's 7? That would be 500. Like, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. So the spade finesse looks like it has a chance of giving me minus 500, which is kind of all I'm hoping for. Like, they could easily still be on for a club slam here. Okay, so let's rough, and then let's just like exit in diamonds. That's basically the plan. Eventually we'll get back to my hand to do something important.
Eventually, he's doing a lot of work in that sentence.
Yeah, I mean, we could set up a diamond, along the way. The opponents might not work out to pull some trumps. 8. That was a long tank. Maybe the queen of diamonds holds. No, okay. Oh, I wonder if he was thinking of hopping king to play hearts through. I think that's a reasonable thing to think about. They also don't know I'm in a 5-3 fit, which is good. Like, South might switch to ace of hearts, blowing up his partner's stiff king. Okay, king of spades switch. Fair enough. So,
All right, nice read on the spade finesse.
Yeah, well, maybe. We're not home and clear yet. I guess I could play ace of spades, spade, club ruff. that kind of gets me an extra trick. I'm not sure that's even good enough. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. I mean, the alternative is to play like ace of spades, diamond. All right, let's play ace of spades, spade, and a club rough. And I guess another spade? I think south is out, though. It doesn't seem like another spade is going to help me in any way, but it's probably fine.
It would have been quite a shift from king third.
Yeah, I mean, these are just the scenarios where, like, you know, north... if north was out, I might have cashed the jack of spades here. But...
Yeah, no, that's true.
Just,
you know, once you play a spade, I'm like, all right, you know, like, the guy didn't play spades, you know, come on.
Yeah. What are the odds that that this actually works? Oh, I see. Not great. Well, 800. So what did they have? Unfortunately, the spade was offside, so they're only making a game. Are they even making a game? Uh-oh. Did I do something really bad? Oh, that's not good. That's actually pretty bad, right? They probably aren't making a game on this hand. I suppose they can make 3 no trump, but 5 clubs does not come home. Oh well. Yeah, 2 hearts might not have been a very good bid, huh? A baby psych is a psych that a 2-year-old child could figure out. You were psyching. So is that like when your partner opens 2 hearts and you bid 2 spades? That's always a psych? Because you're just trying to stop the opponents from getting to spades and you plan on running to 3 hearts later?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah, I think most roads are going to lead to 3-0 by South. I think if you pass.
Yeah, I agree. I suppose I gave the option of the opponents getting to the wrong 5 club game, but it's going to be hard with North's 1 club not being natural.
Right.
So, oh well, lose.
Although, like, when you have 6 of them, you know you have an 8-card fit, like, it's natural enough, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. You pass, left-hand opponent opens a club, partner, jump to 2 diamonds, right-hand opponent negative doubled, and you bid both majors and then bid diamonds later. Yeah, fair enough. So what do we got? Clubs, and 2 clubs shows both majors. Sure, why not? I don't know, let's lead diamonds. That does not look like a good lead. Well, I didn't want to lead spades. I didn't want to lead clubs. And I mean, leading trumps against this kind of auction was fine, but I guess I was more hopeful that okay. Well, maybe this lead was excellent. Oh no, never mind. That could be singleton. Well, I'm gonna play the 7. And we'll hope partner has another one. He does. What an excellent opening lead by me, of course. I would never question my own abilities. Looks like we get the first 6 tricks. That has to be a good sign. Well, this made the defense very easy after leading a diamond to the king. But that's very funny. Alright. Let's see what partner does. That feels like a discouraging spade. I mean, presumably Declare has most of the rest of the stuff. Partner and I have already turned up with 21 highs, and South has 8. So North is kind of marked with about 11 over there. I'm just gonna cash the diamond ace. No tomfoolery on this. I mean, I just don't expect partner to have like either the spade king or the club queen in addition to what's already happened on the steal. Well, I have dropped a diamond trick, but my guess is that Declare could have just taken the club finesse and everything would have been fine. Guess I could have beat this one more. Sorry, part, could have beat this another. Yeah, the opening lead certainly made the defense easy, but I don't know if it was a good lead. All things considered, it worked out here. I don't know, I picked the suit that I wanted to lead from and I led what looked like the right card from it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's very all or nothing, but when it's all, it's going to be really good.
Yeah. But yeah, I could have gotten another trick on defense. I didn't need to cash the diamond ace.
Be happy we got a plus score.
Yeah, fair enough. So we play XYZ over everything here. 2 diamonds is just artificial, check back, game forcing. So I'm showing my 3-card spade support. And this is going to be interesting to partner because we frequently raise with 3. So he should know that I basically don't have a doubleton anywhere for this kind of bid, and he can probably place me with exactly this shape. Therefore, and I think most of our bidding is natural, tends to be natural in general. So 3 clubs is just a side suit. I'm gonna show my diamond values. And if he wants to put us in no trump, hopefully he has hearts well protected. Otherwise, he can check back, see if I have like half a heart stopper by bidding 3 hearts here, or he can just blast the spade game. Or I could do something like bid three spades and see what my slam interest is. I think I'm moderately interested in slam, so I would give him three no trump over three spades. I think the rationale is like, if I had excellent hearts, I would just bid three no right now. If I had, so if I don't bid three no trump here, then when he bypasses three hearts to ask, and he also doesn't bid three no himself, three spades just has to be confirming spades. So we could be playing, what's it called? Three no trump is like a bad slam try. Well, now our job is very easy. We just get to show two key cards, no trump queen. And we are no longer captain. That is not surprising in any way.
Sorry if we're down one, partner.
Interesting. Okay. Well, good luck. Good luck.
I was pretty aggressive here. Yeah, if you had the same hand with the Queen of Spades, which you could have, we just had an easy slam and figured we had 5 level safety, which it feels like we do.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be a little touch and go if we. All right, so.
I will let him manage the play. I'm a little curious because like there is this fourth round club loser as well. Like I can't exactly have the same hand with the spade queen in our system because that would give me 14 highs and I would open a no trump as opposed to a diamond. But maybe he's suggesting that if instead of the jack of hearts I had the spade queen, that would give me 13. Then I would definitely open a diamond with this and slam is on like 3-2 spades basically.
It's not even gonna help me, so.
So I guess we're about to find out if we have done something really terrible.
Are you kidding me? All right.
Too bad. But yeah, one of the things that I'm curious about is like,
brutal.
We do have this fourth round of clubs that can be a loser. And I don't know what his plan is with that. I mean, I kind of need the jack of diamonds for that.
Boy, that's annoying.
Too bad. A little unlucky there.
A little unlucky, but obviously I was also quite aggressive. But, I mean, I think I have reason to be optimistic once you bid 3 diamonds.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a lot wasted in hearts.
Right. Probably, but, could you still have a hand like queen third, king third, ace queen jack fourth, 3 little, maybe?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, probably. Like if I did 3 hearts, it felt like that was just gonna muddle things and not in a great way. Like it was kind of end play you in the auction. I thought.
Well, if you had bid 3 hearts, I was bidding 3 now with this hand because I think you're checking back for a stopper. I was kind of talking with chat, so my feeling is like, since I didn't bid 3 now and instead bid 3 diamonds, well, I'm gonna continue bidding while I mention this. You bypassing either 3 hearts or 3 no trump to bid 3 spades should confirm spades as trump, and then we could go like I'm forgetting the convention name. Like so you have like a weak slam try.
Yeah, non-serious. So
yeah,
in fact, I thought though that if once it goes 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, if I bid 3 hearts and you bid 3 no trump, I thought that would be non-serious. Like, I think once I Q-bidded, you Q-bid in response, I think 3 no was off the table.
Oh, you thought 3 clubs was a Q-bid?
Well, I mean, 3 clubs is just 3 clubs, but I've already guaranteed 5 spades. But I think, 3 diamonds, like, I think 3 diamonds treats 3 clubs as a Q-bid.
Oh, this is interesting. We will have to discuss this. I don't know when you guaranteed 5 spades.
When I bid 2 diamonds.
Why can't you have four spades and a game force?
Um, because I wouldn't. So I could, but not once I don't bid three diamonds over your two spades. Because if I had clubs in a game force, I would have bid two clubs game forcing.
Hmm.
Right? Like, what's my hand at that point where I have not five spades, but also long clubs that I want to show and did make a two over one? I don't think that hand exists.
Why can't you be 4-2-3-4?
Because I think I would just commit the hand to no trump at that point. Why am I looking for clubs?
Hmm. Well, I mean, we're trying to see if no trump is playable, right? Like, we don't want to play no trump if I don't have a heart stopper.
I mean, that's true, but like, life is just too hard, right? Like, the alternative would be what? Like, finding a 4-3 spade fit or some like tenuous minor suit fit. I think it's just, at that point, like, you bid a no trump, I just bid three no trump, and if we're off a whole suit, we hope it's only four of them, but he can still catch nine tricks.
Okay.
I think
Fair
at some
enough.
point it's like, yeah,
Fair enough.
I think at some point there's just like, there's only so delicate that you can be, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I guess we're like that our general style is to be very delicate on these like three no, not three no hands, but some of them you just can't do everything.
Hmm.
Feels like I have a claim for making four at this point, right? Yeah.
Oh no, was I too passive in
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, yeah.
bidding?
We had, you know, we caught um we caught a perfect fit and won three finesses.
Yeah. I just always like to check. You never know. I had an 8
Yeah.
count and a small doubleton in support for your major that you opened.
Right.
Last hand, I guess. 16 boards.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable. I guess we'll see how
Yeah,
bad it
thank God.
was. We had a
It
couple
feels
of pretty big game swings at the start.
yeah. Yeah, I certainly do not feel like I was possibly even on my B game, let alone my A game.
It's okay. Maybe if you had had a few more beers before we started, everything would have been fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try that next time. I mean, it couldn't have hurt.
Yeah. Well, I did go down in a cold contract, so that one's on me.
I don't know that I would say cold.
No, but essentially any other line of play other than the one I took would have made the contract.
Yeah, that's true. I certainly could have made that 3 no trump too, and probably should have. Alright, meanwhile. Two, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. I like my chances here.
All right, well, thanks viewers for sticking around and hanging out. Um, this is going to be the last hand that I'm playing in the match. I will kind of take a quick look at the final results, so we'll see how we ended up at the end, but then I'm going to be popping off. I do stream regularly, so if you're not one of the afternoon crowd or evening crowd, depending on where you live, I am regularly streaming on Twitch from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time every day. I do a variety of
Like
things.
Queen 10 double ten of spades over there.
I've been doing some robot tournaments and whatnot. Also playing with friends now and then. So I will be back doing that again tomorrow. If you're interested in more content. Well done, partner. We got a plus score.
You did.
So where are the results? Okay, here they are.
Uh,
Yikes.
let's see. So,
I clicked to
yeah, so the
demonstrate.
first one. I mean, honestly, like I'll take loose 29 on that set. Yeah, so the first one, let's do you want to quickly go over these?
Sure, we can look at a couple of the hands. Yeah, very
Why are
first
the other
one. So like,
tables?
what? We don't get to see the results from the other table. That's so stupid.
That is bizarre because how is that possible?
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
seeing them either, and yet like all the imps are there. I mean, we know if we lost six, we know what happened.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna. I was gonna say I would quit and come back, but like, um, okay. So you can go. You can at least see it in movie form if you want to.
You can see it in movie form.
So go back to your history,
Yep.
recent tournaments. On my page at the top, it says 38189 teams untitled.
Yeah, yeah.
If you click on that,
Aha.
as
Found
a
it.
yes, yeah.
Found it, found it, found it.
All right.
Sure.
So when four spades double, I see. So the texture of the auction was very different. Yeah, I mean this one I'm gonna post both these hands and bridge winners. Possibly I should be bidding on this auction. I feel pretty strongly that you should be, but we'll see what the what the world thinks.
Sure.
So the second one,
Oh, it's our
this was
buddy Fred King. Or my buddy Fred King.
yeah, I like Fred. I've
Yeah.
known him, I've known him a very long time, right? Because he was playing in DC when I moved there in '94.
Yeah,
So let's
so
see. So they made it.
they
So
played
they
it
opened 2-0 and
from the other side, right? Or no?
no,
No, they played it from
no, they opened 2-0 instead of jump rebidding.
right.
But so let's see. So the opening lead was a diamond. They guessed wrong, also, which seems very reasonable. They played heart to the ace and heart back. So same start as you. And then they got the king of spades shift. They ducked this and treated it as a true card. So
Yeah,
that was
so
the
I
big inflection point in the play.
well
Oh, and then Jonathan did put the 10 of diamonds on the table.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But so like I should have ducked the king of spades anyway because like it just didn't matter. I could always run the jack of spades and like North doesn't really profit um, from
I
winning.
see.
So I get my two spade tricks anyway. So like this was a bit of a mistake by me, which would have made the contract.
So board three, our side took zero calls once again.
Mm-hmm.
This one actually, I don't know. So take a look at the other table. So my hand passed probably in a slightly sounder context. I think it's probably like Washington Standard as written in 1990.
Yep.
Um, if it went pass to me, red white or not, I would double on your cards in a standard context like a shot. I think it's a very big position to pass there. What do you think?
Which
So when
pass?
pass, North opened the 7-4 hand, one spade,
Uh-huh.
and your hand, the 0-4-5-4 hand, passed.
Yeah,
I think that's a really dangerous action.
didn't I do that at my table? Oh no no no! I
No, they
passed
opened
over four
three spades.
spades. Okay.
That's right, you passed over four spade opening. That's very different.
Yeah 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 yeah.
Over over a
Um,
one spade opening, I think passing is incredibly dangerous.
absolutely. Yeah. At teams, I mean, we could both be making games. You just have to come in with something.
Like when both teams are making part scores, two of those six sim swings is a game swing too. Like you can't afford to just be randomly, I guess like what was he hoping to go like a spade pass, two spades pass, and now he doubles. But like you're just so much worse off now. I don't know. I hate
Yeah.
it. Board four, we lost five M's for this. Oh, this what happened to my table? Is this what the hell happened here?
You made a spade. We
I made a
won five
spade.
imps, right?
Oh, we won 5 I'm sorry, I had it from our yeah, so our teammates played one no making. Good for them. This next board. So yeah, this is another auction I think neither of us was happy with. So Fred did double with my hand. Your hand bid a normal two hearts, and my hand raced a game, which seems normal.
Yep.
So this one, man, maybe I am supposed to be doubling here and figure like however it develops, I'll probably get to give you a pretty good idea what's going on. So I think yeah, like maybe your failure to raise two hearts was a little conservative, but I think my actions were abnormal and cost a game swing.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how I feel. I don't know. I
Like you have such a good dummy for hearts opposite my bidding twice, but I could have like just done what in retrospect I think is a totally normal thing.
yeah.
So this next one turned out our teammates saved us by bidding and making a spade, so they held our loss for my going down into no trump to one imp.
Hmm.
And the next one, yeah, again, like a huge difference of it being in here. They played 1 no, all pass, and made four, although the defense may have gotten desperate against 1 no. Let's see. So, how did the defense go here?
I don't know if anyone on the chat
So, they
is
let
still
a
following,
club,
but
same as
is,
against
is this
me.
visible, or
I
should I
see. So,
pull up
South
something
won the ace of clubs,
bigger for
and
each of the boards?
in some desperation, and not having heard a Stamen bid, shifted to the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so that was that was a four trick swing.
Yeah. Yeah, so this was kind of like a fascinating hand. Whoa, it's crazy. Why did they not invite the East hand? Opposite the 1 no.
And by the way, guaranteed their 1 no is 15-17, not 14-16.
Nope, it's alerted 14-16.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, still, like, you just can't. Yeah, I guess he was like, I'm flat and have no aces, and we only have 25 points at most. But yeah, I think you're hemorrhaging imps if you don't invite on that hand.
That's why I invited. And we did get to I mean, it's a pretty good 3 now, all things considered. So,
I mean, deep finesse says I should have made 5,
yeah,
I could have only hemorrhaged 2 tricks and won a game swing.
right. Yep. No. This was the one where you could have played a heart to the 10.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny that par is 660, so I could have been like 2 tricks sloppy, and that would have been fine. I just could be 4 tricks sloppy.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, so I don't know. So, do you think a heart to the 10 is clear missing the 8?
Well,
Obviously, if they have the 8, it would be trivial. Of course, I would just run the heart.
I'm not exactly well. So the point is, you need to come up with a way to like get enough extra tricks, right? So if you get a heart trick and a club trick, then you make your contract. But you could take 2 heart tricks and no club tricks and still make the contract. So like, if you're playing for 1 heart trick, a heart to the 10 is correct, yeah?
I don't know if for one heart trick, a heart to the king also is just going to work, and I can play a club. The hearts are going to be frozen now.
Well, it's not really about freezing the hearts. It's just like from a pure, I don't care about the other suits. Like if we're just playing this heart combination for 1 trick, then heart to the 10, cross to dummy, heart to the king, right?
So for 1 trick when you don't care at all about the defense, yes.
Right. And so like we can afford to lose 2 hearts and 2 clubs, which is basically what we're saying. So the only issue is like, can the opponent set up spades in time? And I think so. Yeah.
Here's what I was worried about, and maybe I just like didn't envision the play developing as fully as I should have. So I played a club to the king, and now I played a heart. So what I was afraid of was, so I play a heart to the 10, and a spade comes back. Like, let's say I play a heart to the 10, and it loses to a queen or jack, and a spade comes back. right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I've only got one entry to dummy because I can't lead it. I wouldn't want to anyway, but I can't lead a spade there. So play a diamond to the queen. I mean, I could play. I can't play so they play a spade and I win the queen. I can't play a club now because they can knock out the spade while they still have the ace of hearts. So if I
Right.
play a diamond to the queen,
Yeah.
now I'm stranding both black suit winners, which is what I was afraid of.
Yeah, but it's okay because the hearts are likely to provide enough tricks.
I guess that's right. So if I play a heart now, I mean, I'm still gonna have to guess some of the time, right?
Sure. I mean, like, well, not really. Like, okay, yes, like if your guess is
If I
going to
lose
play
three hearts,
be to play for ace doubleton of hearts offside, yeah, that's your guess. But normally you're just playing a heart to the king um, at that point. And then if the hearts are 3-2, then you have plenty of heart tricks. You don't need the club anymore.
yeah,
Um,
right. That's certainly true. Yeah. So I think I just didn't like look deeply enough into this one.
yeah, I mean, like it can be wrong. You know, like North might have a stiff heart honor, and then they might work out to actually strand your black suit winners and go after diamonds, but it also feels way more likely that they're just going to play a spade back anyway at some point. Um, and then you can,
Maybe, although I think they'll have a pretty good count on the hand at that point.
yeah.
I don't know. So board eight. I don't know whether I played it well or not, but I won some imps, so I'll take them.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it
board,
seems fine. Like, I don't mind the
yeah,
cross rough line. It seems perfectly okay.
yeah. Like I thought if I put in the queen of hearts and a one, I was still like not much better off than I was at trick one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Board eight. I don't know what the hell happened to the other table in this one. I say they got to three no trump, and that was basically unplayable.
Which one?
The hand where you had 9 8 fifth of hearts, they got to three no trump.
Right, and so we won a game swing.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, so they led a club. They tried to play spades. We just got. So they actually had a chance to make it at one point.
well, they did make 3-0. Our teammates made 3-0, which earned us a game
Oh, I
swing because
see.
four hearts is just down.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. So let's see. So I see. So West, yeah. Oh, so West actually lost his mind because he knew that he could set up the clubs while he stood on end. Oh, I guess he was afraid of. Let's see. So Declare had one trick. He knew the Jack of Spades was falling. I see. So Declare had the seven of spades and a third heart. Then, he just gave up though, because yeah, he miscounted his tricks and gave up. Oh, as the partner had a third diamond, then they could have just cashed out right then and there. So, yeah, I think West defense was not crazy. Board 10, we won. No, we lost six imps for what? Oh, I see. Yeah, because Zhang made this very conservative decision to only invite, and 2 no was the limit.
Yep.
The next hand, we lost seven imps for. I see our counterparts played four spades, and I needed to be doubling five hearts. So I think that's on me. I think I just need to like not worry about the times we lose four or five imps for the double making.
Mm.
This next one, you know, they did manage to get to 3-0 by South, along the lines of what I was saying, although I didn't realize I was muted. Like, a club, even if a club is semi artificial, like a club, two clubs, North isn't going to jump into 2-0 Trump, he'll just bid two diamonds, and now South can grab it.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean,
Board
like, East is probably never leading spades anyways against this contract.
Right.
But the big loss for my two hard overcall is like the opponents actually find their club fit and think that they might be close to slam, and they go
Right.
searching and they reach five clubs, and that's just a disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't, it's not my style to bid two hearts on hands like that, but I don't hate it. You just got to
Yeah.
go with what works for you.
Yeah,
This next one, you made certainly an effective lead. Against two hearts on the other
yeah.
table.
Yes, that is
The other table,
true.
they played two spades our way, and we're just really not in great shape there. It feels like this might have been down to. No, looks like you can only beat it one. All right. So let's see this next one. Yeah, we just our counterparts didn't even. And like this, oh, I see. So this was actually like a win for Washington Standard of all things.
I don't know if you would call it a win. I mean, not opening that east hand is insane.
It's completely insane.
Yeah. 12 high card points, two tens, good four card suit. I don't
Two
think so.
two aces and one of the aces is supported by your ace queen jack
Yeah,
fourth,
yeah.
and it's the suit you're opening, so it's the lead you want. It's just totally insane.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, yeah, someone deserved to win 10 imps on that board, but it wasn't them. And then at least we won a couple of over tricks on the last two. All right, so yeah, so so I feel like there's it's board one. We probably could have done much better. Board two, I think what you did was certainly reasonable, though. Yeah, as you say, like maybe you just win the spade or duck the spade and not worry about it. I could and should have made three no trump. Uh, what else? Yeah, and I should have doubled five hearts. All right, well, thanks for playing.
Yep. Thanks. It was fun.
Yeah,
We'll try
yeah,
again
I think
sometime.
yeah, it feels like we both need to get some more expert bridge practice in since clearly we've both forgotten what any of it is.
Don't worry, the robots are really helping me get my expert practice in.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's still seeing boards still helps, but yeah, like when you just can't count on any like subtlety to be understood, it makes it very hard to get good bidding practice in.
True. True. Okay,
All
cool.
right, catch you later.
Yep. See ya. All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. As usual, I'm going to throw this VOD over onto my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed over there, there's a link posted beneath my Twitch that will take you over there. Tons more bridge content. And since my VODs do get deleted on Twitch after about a week, it's helpful to jump over there and see all the recordings that you've missed. I will be back, as I said again, tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Time for, I think, another robot tournament. So I will see you all then. Have a good night, everyone.